Quiet on the set. Quiet on the set. And we're back. You're supposed to do the claps. What's up, guys? I'm back. Q&A this time with Oni Sakti. He did the movie score. He did the score for the movie. What's up, DeVille? What's up, CJ? What up? What up, football's our boy? Colliding pictures in the building. What's up, SI? The movie come out tomorrow. Electric Addiction is released on Amazon Prime tomorrow. You can rent it. You can buy it. You can rent it. You can buy it. It's a new jingle. What's up, y'all? Hi, Oni. Oni, you gotta add me. I just finished interviewing with Elizabeth. She is a joy. Now I'm about to interview Oni Sakti. Oni Sakti. Oni!
Hello.
Hi.
Oh boy.
Look, I got my drink. I'm ready for you.
I'm so sorry already.
How are you?
Okay, I think. How are you?
I'm good. Did I say your name right? Oni Sakti?
Yes. It rarely happens, but
Well, a lot of people get my last name wrong. A lot of people call me Moye instead of Moy. Or even more. Like, where you get the R from? Weird.
it's,
Where are you at right now? Looks pretty good behind you.
just home. I have like recording stuff to do tonight, so I'm at my little work area already.
I love it. Stay.
What?
I said I love it. You stay working.
I can't stop.
I feel it. So I looked at your Instagram, and for your bio, you have Minneapolis-based composer, musician, visual artist, film score, nerd, creator of all things.
Yeah,
A lot.
I make and do a lot of different stuff, so like it's too much to list half the time.
Oh my God. So what are you in the middle of doing right now? From that.
Um, oy. See what I'm working on like a commission painting. I have one band that I'm recording like vocals for. That's one of my bands. Finishing up an album cover for
Gosh.
the score, and then finishing up another album that I'm releasing next week. So
Wow.
it's
A lot of work.
yeah.
Are you excited about the movie coming out tomorrow on Amazon?
Yes, I've been talking to people about it, just kind of just getting it out there more, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be good to see it finally out.
Yeah. Is this your first movie score that you created?
Well, feature film, yeah. I've worked with Alan, I think for about 8 years now, doing short films and stuff. So
Okay. That's pretty cool. Okay. So this movie is way different than a lot of different movies because you created the score first.
yeah.
So tell us about that. Like, did you talk to Alan and say, I have a score for a film, you should check it out? Or how did you guys team up to do that? Did you
He
plan?
approached. No, it was he like talked about it and just like said like I wanted to do like a reverse film where I would do the score first, and like my first idea was just like you're gonna regret this.
Why did you think that?
'Cause I do a lot of very strange music, so
Okay.
I'm like if you're giving me free reign, it's just gonna be bizarre. But like he talked about like the idea of like just like people like addicted to different technology, and then the idea of like human connections coming from that. So when I went into doing the music, I kind of took that approach to a different level with actually making the music,
Hmm.
where all the music is like it sounds electronic, but it's actually made out of every sound is made out of human voice, which
Oh, Really?
Yeah, which I don't recommend it. I spent like well over like 100 hours just making the sounds before actually making the music.
What made you use voices and human sounds versus instruments?
It was just like I kind of like the idea of like the human connection coming from like electronics. So I was just like, I'm gonna do like the opposite and make electronics from human voice. And like it
What?
seemed like a good idea, and then I started and I was just like, this is a nightmare.
So how long did it take you to do the entire score?
I probably spent at least like between like 100 to like 120 hours just making all the sounds. Like
Oh.
it told me that was in the scene that you're in at the listening party.
Hmm.
I actually recorded her voice just like talking, humming, saying different things, and would go like cut up this like syllables of words and affect them and condense them and stretch them out and just turn them into like drum sounds and cymbal sounds and like keyboard sounds.
So you used some of the actors' voices?
Just Hitomi that was with me during that scene. Like we just had her come in and just recorded her for about 40 minutes, just doing all different things.
What?
And
Like what was she like what? What kind of things would she do like say and record? What would you record her saying or doing? I'm
just like us having conversation, and then just I'd be like, yeah, just hum a random melody, and like she'd do that, and we'd like joke around, and I'd like take parts of her laugh and use them for drum beats, and there's like
what
some,
crazy.
yeah,
I'm like thinking of a movie now, and I'm just trying to like. I'm gonna have to obviously I'm gonna have to buy it tomorrow and just like really study that because that's insane. That's great.
yeah.
That's
It was
great.
like,
So what made you like? What gave you the inspiration to do that though instead of music? Like what like I know that you said that you wanted to, because it was technology, so you wanted to use the voices, but like what made you want to do it that way?
um, I guess I like torturing myself sometimes. Just
Yo, this
like,
film it gets more unique by the minute.
yeah,
Oh my God. So you've been working with Alan, you said for like 8 years.
yeah.
What would you say is the difference between creating music for a movie versus other ways you create music
Oh
for other
God, it's
projects?
oof. Like just trying to like before like doing like a score for something. It's just trying to like
For
fit that.
like production on an album or you're a music composer, like how do you like what's the key elements or what makes it different? What makes this musical gift different than your other music?
Probably just like with like just like my normal music, I can just pretty much like do whatever I want. And then with like doing like the score, it's like you have to fit that mood and that scene, and
Okay.
it's like you're pretty much like have to like work around someone else's creative aspect, which like I enjoy it because it's like stepping out of my comfort zone and kind of
Mhm.
like being confined in an area and figuring out what works and what doesn't.
Do you like the outcome of the movie?
Yes, very much.
Yeah.
I did the music like almost like 4 years ago now. It's been a
Yeah.
while.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. I think it's fascinating. It's so fascinating.
And like this, like the whole process of like doing that, like I was at like some of the first few like production meetings and like seeing all the cast and like I started like seeing some of the people. I'm like, this is gonna be good. Like
Yeah.
when I saw Rod there, I was just like, I'm like, okay, this is gonna go well. Like I've seen him in a bunch of like a ton of local film stuff. He's like relentlessly working on stuff nonstop. So
Yeah, Rod was actually someone that I had met on another job that we were doing, and he hit me up like, do you want to be in a movie? They're looking for, sure do. Who's your favorite character in the movie?
oh God, it's hard. Like Deval is just amazing in it. Like he was just like perfect. And like your interactions with him, your interactions with Rod were just like just watching it, like seeing it like a couple weeks ago when they had like the cast and crew premiere and stuff. I was just like, this is. I didn't know how it was gonna come out in the end, but just like seeing everyone together and like how it interweaves, I was just really happy. And
Mm-hmm.
like out of anything that I've done, like for like short films and different things, I'm like, this is like the one thing I'm probably the most proud of. Just
I bet. How did you feel about
yeah.
script being improv?
I thought I'm like that's another thing that's just like a little crazy because I'm like you're not in control of anything, but at the same time I think it worked out great because like with the cast and like all the actors and stuff, it was like more in their like authentic voices instead of like having to like figure out how they're gonna say something. Like they just say it as themselves. So
Mm-hmm.
I think it like worked out really well with that.
Oh my goodness, crazy. What would
And
you
just
is your electric addiction?
oh man, which one? Probably like music production stuff and then social media. Uh,
Social. What's your favorite outlet?
it's like half and half between Instagram and Facebook. It's like I stay in touch with some people on
Yeah,
different ones.
yeah. I like this.
Especially, it's like I'm not from here. Like I'm from Boston, so it's like I Boston, New York City. Then I moved out here, so it's like staying in touch with a lot of people out east and
Yeah.
different people I've collaborated with, like all over the world. It's just it makes life easier, but
Mhm. What made you come to Minnesota? What brought you here?
uh, relationship stuff that.
Oh, oh, relationship stuff.
Yeah, mostly getting far away from one, but
Okay. And so how long has Minnesota been your home?
um, God, like 12, 13 years now,
Yeah.
and still haven't acclimated at all.
No?
But no, still
But
have the Boston accent and the attitude, which mm, doesn't
yeah,
really go over well half the time.
I think a lot of people from the East Coast, because I'm from the East Coast, I think a lot of people would say that we are more blunt. I'm using the word. We could be more blunt
Yeah,
in
it,
situations. But
it gets me in trouble sometimes, but
I like it. I think it's a good thing. I think you know what you're dealing with us right away.
yeah,
So I think it's a good thing. How
I
excited are
miss
you?
it. I'm gonna be buying it like
Yeah,
I'll probably be at work, like buying it and watching it at work as I'm working. But
yeah. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna rent it. Buy it. I'm gonna rent it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm so excited for it. I'm so excited. Tomorrow, released on Amazon Prime. You did the score for it. Now I'm gonna go back
yeah,
when I watch the movie now. Now I'm gonna be really listening to the music to see if I could like make out. I can't make out voices.
it's hard to tell because everything is so affected. Where like it sounds almost like a drum and a cymbal and keyboards. Like everything is so affected and like butchered and stuff. This it sounds like instruments, but there's like some songs we can hear. Like I took parts of her laugh at like one little like sound and like left it as is as part of a drum beat.
Mm. Do you
And
have
I'm
to
just like,
in like production? I know you have to like loop stuff and like layer stuff. I think did you do that with just voices though? No set, no instruments at all.
but like I play, like the process, like I'm putting together like a little like 20-minute video of like just pretty much like making two sounds and how everything is done.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like I just took the sound, like ran it through effects, and then like did like digital editing of like stretching out the sound and running it through a
Mm-hmm.
series of different effects where I'm just like it sounds like a keyboard now instead of just like a voice. And it was just insane.
Yeah. Do you have to mix and master the same way?
like I just like once I got the sounds done, I would just like sit and like play, come up with melodies, like sit there with like my drum pads and come up with beats, and then like cut and splice things together, then play the keyboards over again, and just take each track and mix it how I wanted to. And like after I got the sounds together, it was just kind of like just how I would like put a song together regularly. And
So like, I know with like instruments, you know, if it's not what you want, you could just play something else or play another note or you know. But like with voices, how you just manipulate it till you get what you want, basically.
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
and
I can't wrap my brain. Like, so fascinating. It's interesting. I can't wait to watch it again just for that.
yeah, like I'm gonna be putting the score up for like digital release, like thinking about like a week and a half, and it'll be up there. And like I'm just gonna like just be like, yeah, it's like free for the first like week if anyone wants to grab it.
It's funky. It's like it's real funky. Yeah. I
And I'm
like
just like, I'm like, this is gonna get weird anyways because I have no idea what you want. So I'm just gonna make a bunch of different things and see what you like.
that's cool. Well, thank you for chatting with me this evening.
Thank you, and thank you for doing this like every week. Like you've been going nonstop with this. So
Cool. I like it. Get to know you guys a little bit better and dive deeper into who you are a little bit. If people wanted to know more information about you, they should follow you on Instagram. Can you tell them where to follow you at?
I have only bought 9,000, and then like I have like a website and everything too with a bunch of my like artwork and music and everything.
What's your website?
Only Sakti.net.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I can't imagine the artwork that you have.
There's a lot, and like I've been pretty much like post like every day on Instagram now because I'm like
Okay,
painting every day. So
that's cool. That's dope. Really dope.
thanks.
You take care.
You too, and thank you again.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.